How I started it, the products we have, and everything that has to do with Jessi Styles hair. So we are actually coming up on our first year anniversary of the hair extension company. I can't believe it's been a year. It's been the craziest year of my life, and it has gone by so fast. Stay tuned because June 10th is our first year anniversary, and we will be having some fun little giveaways and some changes happening, so stay tuned for that. To start this video off, I just wanted to thank all of you guys for the love and support you have shown my hair extension line. I can't believe how far it's come in just a year, and I'm so grateful for all of you that support and buy the hair. It means so much to me. If you are interested in watching this video, stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, I just wanted to talk about the different methods, lengths, and shades that we offer in our line. So we have clip-ins, we have machine wefts, hand-tied wefts, tape-ins, and the tape-ins come in two different lengths. They come in 22 inches and 16 inch. The clip-ins are 22 inches as well as the machine wefts. The hand-tied wefts are 20 inches, and then like I said, the tapes are 22 and 16 inches, which is kind of nice because you have the option of going really long or just using them as frontals or fillers. So I just wanted to go over the shade options that we have for you. When I created my hair extension line, I wanted to make sure that it was very unique and very me, and so I decided to name all of my shades after people in my life. So the first one is Christina. This is a jet black, and this is one of my best friends. I grew up with her my whole life, and so I named this color after her. The next one is an off black, and this one's named Bailey, and this is my sister. She works at my salon full-time and manages, and she's amazing, and this is the Bailey. This is the Bentley. So this is a medium brown, and Bentley is my dog. He looks nothing like this. He's white as snow, but I just really wanted to name this Bentley. This one is Nikki. It's a medium brown, but it has a little bit of a red undertone, and it's a little lighter than a level 4, which is what Bentley is. So this is a really pretty, just medium rich chocolate brown, and this is named Nikki, and this is one of my mom's best friends who has been in my life my whole life. This is the Michelle, and this is about a level 7 light brown, and Michelle is actually my dad, and if any of you follow him on Instagram, because he's been more active on Instagram lately, or if you just follow me at all, you may have seen him, and we call him Michelle as a joke. His real name's actually Michael, but it's spelt Michelle because it's the French spelling. So since I was little, we just called him that, and it just kind of stuck. He hates it, but he only answers to it now, so that's why I named this Michelle. Okay, then we have our ombres. This one's a really pretty dark ombre into a caramel tone. This one's named Sarah, and I'm sure you all know who Sarah is at this point. She's my best friend. She also works here, and we travel together and do teaching together. She's amazing, and this color just reminded me of her, so that's why I named this Sarah. Okay, and this shade is Lauren. This is another ombre, but it's a little bit of a lighter version, so it's not as coppery as Sarah. It's a little more of like a beige toned blonde, and it has a dark root as well. And this is called Lauren because I have a friend named Sarah that was my childhood best friend, but I couldn't have two Sarahs, so her middle name was Lauren, so I named this one after her. And then this one is Ashley. This is just a blonde ombre, and it's so beautiful because it can be used for blondes and brunettes. And the reason I named this Ashley is kind of funny. At some point I started running out of friends and family members, and so I had to think of other names. And me and my sister have always been called the Olsen twins growing up because people think we look like them. So this is the Ashley, and we also have a Mary Kate. So I just kind of did that because the Olsen twins have always been like a part of my life for that reason. And now we have the Mary Kate, and it's actually the exact same tones as the Ashley, but it's actually just more of a rooted rather than an ombre. So they really are sister shades in a sense because they're really identical. They're just a little bit different in the sense of the blending. Okay, then we have Kendra. This is actually one of my favorite brunette shades. It's a brunette and blonde highlighted mix, and it's so pretty for balayages or just highlighted brunettes in general. Kendra is one of my best friends. Her and her husband are my husband and me's best friends, so we're like, just like a fun little foursome. And she's my best friend, and she is so fun and so amazing, and that's why I named this after her. Okay, and this is Kinsey, and this is almost like Kendra, but it's just a little bit of a lighter version, so if you don't want to be as dark as Kendra, this is a good option for you. And Kinsey is my sister-in-law, and I love her so much, and she's so sweet, and this color just screamed Kinsey to me. Okay, and this shade is Desmond. This is actually a custom shade. When I launched my line, I did just the average extension shades. I did stuff that I was used to, stuff that I knew people would want to buy. But as we went on in time, I wanted to create really unique formulations because I wanted to have colors that were unique to us and things that I felt like were missing in the extension world. So I created this shade, and it's rooted with an 8, and then it has a light brown and a beigey blonde mixed throughout. And it is so beautiful, and it is so perfect for most hair types. It can really be a chameleon and go with like darker hair and lighter hair as a transition shade, and I love it so much. And this is named Desmond because my little sister Bailey had a best friend named Desmond growing up, and she actually passed away from cancer, and we decided to honor her by naming her Desmond. Okay, and then on to our redhead collection. This is called the Brecca, and I am so excited about this shade because it's just like a true purpley red wine color. It's so gorgeous, and it's equivalent to like a 4RV if you're familiar with hair color. And Brecca has been one of my best friends since high school, and she's just very fun and out there and has like the best personality, and this color totally reminded me of her. And this is the Emily. So Emily is one of my mom's best friends as well, and she has 2 little boys that I actually nannied for about 5 years, and they became really close to my heart, and they were like my little boys, and she became close to me as well. So I named this after her, and it is just like a nice coppery red. It's really pretty because it has a little bit of copper, a little bit of purple, and a little bit of red, so I really love this color. Okay, this is the Jen. I actually have this shade in my hair right now, and I love it. And it is just a really pretty low lighted blonde, but it has a hint of strawberry in it, which I love because it can match really well with golden blondes as well as strawberry blondes. I've seen it match natural redheads really well. And as you can see, I have it in here, and it adds just like a hint of warmth. And I named this after my cousin Jen because she is my biggest role model in my life, and this is actually her hair color, and it just was perfect. Okay, and this is the Jordan. I actually have the Jordan in my hair as well. I have the Jen and the Jordan mixed right now. And this is just a rooted dimensional blonde, and this is probably one of my favorite shades that we have. So it's rooted up top, and then it has like a soft beige blonde on bottom, and I absolutely love this color. Jordan is another one of my cousins. It's a boy, and he was so honored that I named this after him, but I just thought it would be really fun to name that after him. Next we have Mariah, and this is actually the same blonde as Jordan, it's just not rooted, so it's just a nice dimensional blonde. And Mariah is one of my best friends, and she actually works for my company as well, and she has just been an amazing friend to me, and I've only known her about 3 years, but she has been the best friend ever, and I just wanted to honor her by naming this after her. Next up is Diana, and this one is just a nice soft blonde. It does have a little more of a gold tone to it. So Mariah is a dimensional blonde that's more beige. This is a dimensional blonde that's a little more golden toned. And I really love this color to mix with a brighter blonde just to give it a little dimension. Or if your client wants a little more of a gold tone blonde rather than an ash blonde, this is really pretty as well. And it's called the Diana, which is my mom, and she has always been the biggest supporter to me, and I wanted to name this after her because I just love her so much. Next up is the Jessi, and this is me, so I named it after myself. This is just a rooted bright blonde. We all know that rooted blondes are really in right now, so I wanted to have an extension that really went well with those dimensional, low maintenance colors while still being a bright blonde. So that's why I named this the Jessi. Next up is the Cora, and I would say this is probably our most popular shade. This is named after my sister who works here. I'm sure you guys all know who she is because she's been on my feed and my channel a few times, and she is this bright white silver blonde, and so we had to name this Cora after her. She manages my salon as well and is amazing, and this definitely is one of our most popular shades just because everyone wants this like white bright blonde. Next up is Sky, and this is actually pretty similar to Cora, but it's just a little bit darker. So it's more of like an ash where the Cora is a little more of a bright blonde. But if you hold them up side by side, you can see that they are pretty similar. So if we are ever out of the Cora, a Sky is a really good backup to have. If you know extension terms at all, this is a 60, this is a 60A. So they're pretty much identical. This one's just a little more of like an ash tone, whereas Cora is a little brighter, like I had said. But the Sky is named after my parents' dog. We joke around that she's like the salon mascot because she's tiny and we bring her here and she just runs around. So she's jet black and this is bright blonde, but it works. And we also have a few more shades coming up soon. They will be here very soon, and I will either include them in this video if we get them in time, or I will talk about them a little bit later. But make sure you follow our Instagram just so you can be updated on any new shades we do get, because anytime we get a new shade, we put it on the website, we put it on our Instagram, and we let you guys know about it. So along with hair extensions, we also have a few products that we sell as well. So first things first, is we have tape for hair extensions. It's called the tape down, and this is what you use to retape tape-ins, and we have double-sided tape and single-sided tape. Double-sided tape is used when you sandwich the hair together. Single-sided tape is when you only use one tape in and then you just seal off the top with a single-sided tape. So this is the tape down, and we have it on our website. Okay, so the next thing that we have is called the bead down, and this is for beaded weft hair extensions. We have 3 different shades. We have a blonde, a caramel, and a brunette. And this is really nice for beaded weft extensions because they are lined with silicone, so it actually protects the hair so that the beads don't cause any damage, and it also prevents slipping because of the silicone. To go along with our beaded weft hair extensions, we also have tools that we sell on our website. This is the clamp tool. This is used to clamp down and close the beads. And then we also have a wire looper that you use to load the beads on and loop them into the hair. And you can find both of those on our website as well. Okay, and this is one of my absolute favorite products about our hair extension line. So like I said, when I opened my line, I wanted it to be very unique. I did use other hair extension brands before, and I admire all of them, and I still think they're amazing, but I did want to fix a few of the things that I had problems with extensions in general, and one of them was tape-ins. I felt like tape-ins got a really bad reputation for being sticky and a mess, and no one ever wanted to do them because of that. And let's be honest, you're using tape, you're using a glue on the tape, so it is going to be a little sticky, but our remover does make it a lot easier. So this remover is amazing. I spent 6 months formulating it, and it is exactly what I want it to be. It has no sticky residue. It keeps your hands really soft after you're using it, and it does eliminate most of that sticky mess. You do have to work a little bit to get the remover and the residue out of the hair, just because that's kind of how it is with tape-ins. But if you compare this to any oil or alcohol-based remover, you will absolutely love it, I promise you. I can't use anything else anymore. And the best part is you use it, and then after 5 or 10 minutes, it dries down in the hair, and you can put the extensions right back in without having to wash the client's hair or their extensions. So this remover has been a game changer to me. It's the takedown, and I seriously swear by it. I know it's my product, but I love it so much, and it's completely unique. I've never seen anything like it before, and it does contain essential oils so that the alcohol isn't too drying on the hair, because that was my issue with a lot of removers, is that it would dry the hair out, or it would have too much oil and make it too greasy, and I couldn't get the hair back in. So this is the perfect combination of both, and that's why I invented it, because it's amazing. Okay, this is another product that is actually completely unique to the hair extension world. It's called the placement guide, and this is something that I invented because I felt like it was really hard to teach people how to do tape-ins, and not even just how to do them, but how to put them back in the hair, because you have anywhere from 20 to 80 individual pieces when you're doing tape-ins, and you take them out of the client's hair, and then you just like put them on your tray, and they're a mess, and you have to figure out where each one went, and most of the time, we do end up layering the extensions to match the client's hair, and then you want to make sure that those layers go back where they were. So I invented this because I felt like it was a really good tool to have for tape-ins. So as you can see, we have the back of the head right here, and it's actually a really nice surface, so you can just stick the tape-in right on it. So you take it out of the client's head, stick it right where it was, and this is a nice guide for actually placing tape-ins as well, because it shows you where to put them. So you put them right where they were, and then you flip it, and we have the left side of the head, and you can put them right where they went as well, and this is also a good formula for how to place them as well. And then we have the right side. So I did this because I felt like that was the biggest problem I was experiencing with tape-ins. I felt like I had to cut so much off when I put them back in just to make it look good. And this is also something that people would ask me about, like, how do you know where to put them back in? So I created this because I felt like it was really unique to the extension world and something that I really wanted to bring. I've seen a few placement boards, but I've never seen one with the head shape, and I feel like ours is a little more unique because it's like a dinner placemat material. So you can actually stick it on and it will stay, and it's just a really handy tool. And what we usually end up doing is putting the tape in a little ball, sticking it here, and so you're not sticking tape all over your tray, and then you just take that ball and throw it away. So the placement guide has been an amazing product to have in my line, and I'm so excited about it. So if you do tape-ins, you're definitely going to want to check this out. So those are all the extension products that we have in our line that are a little more unique to the hair extension world, especially the placement guide and the remover. Those are 2 products that I worked really hard to formulate. So if you haven't tried them yet, please do try them and let me know how you feel, because I would appreciate your feedback. We are also going to be at the June IBS show in Vegas, and I'm so excited about that. We have a booth, and we will be selling our hair extensions, our products. We also have merchandise we're going to be selling. So if you are going to be in that area in June, we'd love for you to come by and see us. I will put tickets in the description box below. I will also put my email address there, because you can email us to get color matched, ask questions about extensions or products, and just any questions you have in general, we will be happy to answer for you. We also have a discount code for any of you watching this video right now. You can use code LETDOWN down your hair for $10 off your first order. And I know we have been getting a lot of questions about a stylist discount. We don't currently have one in place, but it's something we are working on, so be patient with us, and when we do that, we will announce it. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys, and thank you so much for supporting my hair extension line. When I launched it a year ago, I had no idea that this is where I would be now. We are now in a bigger building with more space for the hair. We've added over 10 more shades, we have more products, and we are continuously working on more. And it's all because of you guys. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.